Thou art the king of ballpoints. Thy flow is so smooth. But the new ink formulation? Today shall be proved. Today, I got my hands on the new Uni Jetstream with the Lite Touch ink formulation. Let's see if it's any better than a regular Jetstream. Welcome back to Store Norman Says. I am Store Norman. That must mean I have something to say. We're using the shotgun mic because my mic is dead. But it's alright. By the time we get to the top down, I'm just going to send it and we're going to see what happens. Hopefully, with 5 minutes of charge, it'll be alright and good to go. Anyway, like I said, recently, I listened to the podcast, not recently, but I listened to the Podcast Addict. I've been listening to the Podcast Addict for over a year now, pretty much. And, what did I say? The Pen Addict podcast. Did I say the Podcast Addict? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I listened to the Pen Addict podcast, and, recently, old Brad Dowdy on there was talking about the new Uniball Jetstream Lite Touch. The ink is not the pen. This is what I could find on Amazon, I think. It was a 5-pack of these plastic pens. There ain't nothing special about them. I just wanted to try out the ink. And as the name would suggest, apparently they require less pressure. Now I've been using these pens for, I don't know, I want to say 2 weeks or something, maybe. I've been digging them, even though they're 0.7, which, you know, I like my ballpoints to be 1.0, but 0.7, pretty close, not the end of the world. So I've been using them. I'm going to show y'all a couple places where I've been using them. And they write, if you love Jetstream ink like I do, and your ballpoints, they write just as good. But do they write better? We shall compare. Thank you for being a friend. Sorry. Golden Girls theme. Anyway, so we got this. Let's not use this one. Let's use, where'd I put it? Here's the one I've been using in my Lockbee. And I believe this has a Jetstream. We need a regular OG. I don't know what that is. It might be a Jetstream. It might not. Let me see, what pen do I have that has Jetstream in it. There we go. The old Mark 1 is here for us. So we got regular Jetstream, Jetstream Lite Touch. Pad of paper, please. Zoom y'all in. Alright, so we're going to write. Let's get some light on the situation. We need more. How's that? How's that? Regular as we say down here, Jetstream Lite Touch. So I will say this. First impressions, it definitely takes less pressure to write with it than it does this one. Though if you loosen up your pressure on the OG one, it's also not terrible. But I will say, what's a good way to put it? It's like a weight reduction. As much as the regular Jetstream glides, and that's why, you know, I love it. That's why y'all love it. Even if you haven't admitted it yet, you love it. As much as this thing glides like butter on a skillet, this one is just even better. It's like having a race car that's made out of steel and a race car made out of aluminum. So I don't know. I'm sure it's just a regular looking refill. Yes. But we might could slap that in the old refine. I think. Or did I have to modify it? Let's look and see. We got a minute. We got time. You know, it's all good. Is it the same? It is the same. Let's try it. And the refine. Oh, pinch myself. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ho ho! Ho ho! Oh! I don't know why, but it seems darker. Let me write it. Refine EP1. So yeah, it's very nice. I think I'm missing a spring. Well, where'd the spring go? That is weird. Does this have a spring built in the cap or something? Yes, it does. Okay. Spring problem solved. We'll put the regular Jetstream in the Lite Touch body. Anyhow, so we got that, but let me show you, now that we've done that, let me see what all I've wrote with it. My journal. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I wrote in something else with it. But it was my my Lite term that I'm writing my book in. Zoom y'all back out. My Lite term that I'm writing my book in, but it's at work, so I can't show it to you. Which might have been the problem. There was one that gave me problems. So here is with the poem I just read y'all at the beginning of the episode. And I wrote that with the Lite Touch. And in my journal, which I don't really want to show you my journal. Let me see if what I'm talking about is in here. I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it's not. I'll try and like obscure my words. So it's pretty good in the sequence. It was the Lite term that I have at work that I was writing, you know, in my book I'm writing, my New York Times bestseller that I haven't finished yet. I was writing in that, and there was some clumping, if that's the right word. Some gooey. Like, not a lot. Like, not enough to make me stop using it and toss it in the garbage or whatever. But it didn't do that in here, and it didn't do it in here. It just did it in that Lite Touch 1917 I have at work. It started some slight clumping. I mean, I don't really know another word to describe it. You help me if you got a better one, let me know in the comments. But you know, when you're writing and then you pick the pen up and it kind of strings the ink up off like a little whoop, and then you whoop and it comes up like that. It did that in a Lite Touch a little bit. Like I said, it wasn't enough for like me to be like, "Ooh, this is terrible. I can't stand this." But it was just a little bit, just a little bit. Anyway, I guess we don't need to be on the top down anymore. But do I notice a difference between the Lite Touch and the regular Jetstream? Absolutely, I do. Even when I switched it from the plastic body to, I'm uploading members only content. Stop going to sleep, computer. Even when I switch it to the metal body, because you could almost make the argument that, well, of course it's going to be lighter feeling because you're in a plastic body. But even when I switch it to the copper pen, it still glides across the page better than the regular Jetstream. And when I say better, I don't mean life-changing. I don't mean it's heads and tails difference from the regular Jetstream. I'm just saying that you will notice it. You will notice it. So anyway, these were, we'll link them down there in the description. It was cheap, I know that. I was looking for something a little nicer, but I guess since the Lite Touch ink is so new, they haven't expanded into too many of their options yet, so the best I could find, I believe, was those. These were $13.85 for a 5-pack, and I got the black ones, even though this clearly looks gray. It says off black, but this clearly looks gray to me. I don't know. And they also have it in a multicolor. Well, they got multicolors. Did they have multicolors when I bought this? Okay, so they do got several colors. Yeah, they got multicolor pack. They got light blue, shell white, sage. So many different color combinations. I don't know why I got these. I think it was because I was like, I'm just going to buy them and try them out. So we'll just get, whatever. Fine. I guess I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, there's multicolors. That's not it. 5-pack, $13. 0.5, $13. Set of 10 for $19.95. And they also have the multifunction 4+1 pen that I've showed y'all before that I have that stays on my desk at work for $12.99 that has the Lite Touch in it, and that's the multicolored black, red, blue, green, and a mechanical pencil. So they got options. They just didn't have like a fancy metal pen or anything like that. That's kind of what I was looking for. Uni Jetstream Prime Rotational Twist Action 3-color ballpoint pen. Don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool. But anyway, we'll put your link down there in the description. I dig it. I already like the Jetstream, and as soon as I can get my hands on one, I'm going to get the Lamy Safari ballpoint pen, because if y'all are in the know, Lamy or Uniball bought Lamy, or Lamy bought Uniball. I think it was Uniball bought Lamy. however long ago that was, and now they're transitioning all the Lamy ink and their ballpoints and stuff, like this one, because the ink in the Lamy and the ballpoints is trash. They're not good. It's not good. But when they transition to the Jetstream ink, like I've been eyeballing a Lamy Safari ballpoint, but I know it's going to have the same ink cartridge that this one has, whatever, I don't remember what this one's called, and I don't like it. So I'm like, we'll just wait, which I hear you can get the refills, but you got to order them from Japan, and it's a whole thing. So as soon as I'm able to get the Lamy Safari with a Jetstream refill in it, I'm definitely going to snag one. So Jetstream ink is my jam, and my jelly, and my peanut butter. Anyhow, appreciate y'all watching. I bought a box today. I just taped it up. I haven't packed it with the stuff yet, but if you haven't got in on the giveaway, you should be watching the Ramblethon, is all I'm saying, okay? You should be watching Ramblethon. But I got the box. I just gotta carefully wrap everything in bubble wrap, put it in the box, and it'll be ready to go to whoever wins it on the 16th when we draw a name. So, yeah, I got some cookies I bought today, and I'm really excited about eating them. So I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to click the join button below. Links for the thing I talked about will be in the description. If you want to help out the channel by becoming a member, feel free to do so. And I've been Stormin' Norman, and I've said things. And I'm going to go eat some cookies. See y'all in the next one.